Wendy Miles is a former nurse turned businesswoman. During her time as a nurse, Wendy was constantly frustrated by the lack of an effective way to carry the tools of a trade. So she set about finding a solution to the problem.
The acute medical surgical nurse, depending what area they're working in, runs backwards and forwards from treatment rooms and storerooms to actually get IV pressure pads, alcohol swabs, adhesive removal swabs, interlinked devices, those sorts of things. So there's a lot of wasted time. You've always got a lot of walking to do, kilometres of walking probably every day, so why not reduce some of that time? And then I worked out if I could save just 10 minutes of walking time, that's a week a year of a registered nurse's life, and you multiply that by 100 nurses, that's $60,000 of nursing hours you've just freed up in the system by minimising walking backwards and forwards. So I thought, what was around, I did a bit of research. There was only old-fashioned nurses' aprons, which are outdated and not an image that I certainly wanted to go with. There were bum bags, travel bum bags, which looked a bit, they're not made for nurses. They're made for the travel industry, and there are occ health and safety and infection control issues. And as a nurse, I felt unprofessional with my head down, rummaging through it at the patient bedside. I wanted something that I knew what was in what pockets, and I could just immediately access that when I wanted and when I needed it. So I guess I went on a journey of, okay, drawing sketches, what would be required, and then started prototyping. I could see what I wanted, which was just a sophisticated pocket that had pockets that were the right size and shape for certain things for the acute medical surgical nurse. I guess it was important to me also to get a professional nursing body's input into the development of it. So I actually spent 8 months, quite a rigorous process with the Royal College of Nursing Australia, which is a very respected professional body, working with them to address all the issues and make sure that what I brought out was something that they were happy with and something that therefore hospital management would be okay about.
The product that Wendy eventually came up with was the Nurse's Joey, a flat pouch with 16 specially designed pockets to carry the most common items used by nurses on a daily basis. The Nurse's Joey was launched by the Royal College of Nursing in 2004. Wendy then had to face the challenge of marketing a product.
It was a slow process because it was new and it was different, and it wasn't a simple sell. It was a complex sell because of all the areas that it addressed. The other one too was because it had that pocket for the handheld device to put your MIMS on it. That was a vision casting exercise as far as I was concerned. It was available. I wanted to let registered nurses know that they actually could go and buy a handheld device in a Harvey Norman shop, wherever, and download MIMS and carry it on them, and that would eliminate all the trips backwards and forwards to refer to your drug manual.
In order to promote the Nurse's Joey, Wendy appeared on the ABC TV show The New Inventors.
Everybody from every area of life, whether it was friends, family, colleagues, business people I bumped into, they said, why don't you go on The New Inventors? And really just to shut everybody up, I put in an application.
Summing up, Penny.
Nursing's a job where you run off your feet the whole time. Anything that makes a nurse's life easier is better for healthcare around, so well done.
Mark?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Chris?
Yeah, no, I think you've done a tremendous job, and as I said, you'll be a hero with a lot of nurses.
Fantastic. All it needs is a compartment for your lunch, and then it's perfect. Please thank Wendy Miles. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tony.
The Nurse's Joey didn't win, but the publicity generated by Wendy's appearance was priceless and led to a big jump in sales.
Thousands of nurses are wearing the pouch, and it's interesting because it's a very subjective thing. It's about body image and it's about price point. People who, want something cheaper, want something smaller, want something less conspicuous, buy the Joey Junior. The larger one took off slowly with a lot of, the Royal College of Nursing Australia sells it nationwide, has done so for 4 years. They now sell the small one as well. The small one definitely has taken off very quickly by word of mouth. I'd sold a couple of thousand before I'd even advertised it. They just went boom, boom.
Wendy Miles had a vision and a dream and pursued what many considered an unachievable goal. The Nurses Joey is a handy tool which assists nurses in doing what they do best. They are an innovation in nursing and have set a benchmark in the marketability of nurses and the value placed on their time.